Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Fun Infinite Blessings. This is Hope Mama Eagle, and it is Twinflame Tuesday. Woohoo! I actually had to pause a reading that I was looking at right now to record this for y'all because this is phenomenal. These readings, keep in mind, are fluid, so it doesn't have to be a Tuesday when you see this. You don't have to be on a twin flame journey, but chances are, if you're being guided to this reading, you're being guided for a reason. This full moon that we're coming out of in Virgo is absolutely amazing. Grounding energies. So Pisces, fish don't swim backwards, keep swimming forward. Get in where you fit in. If you're guided to this, then in whatever message you need, maybe it's even a message that you're meant to pass on to someone else. But I don't know about you guys. Those of you that know my story, I have been on this twin flame journey for a minute. My twin flame is someone who is absolutely phenomenal, risked his life to bring a very important form of martial arts to the United States, that is saving countless lives every day. So, when you're talking about divine masculine, you're talking about not only energy that's strong, but you're talking about energy that is becoming the hero that it was brought here to be. So we all have masculine, feminine within us. But whoever this reading is meant for, man, someone just said, get out your dancing shoes. Don't even buckle your seatbelt. You don't want to be restrained for this. You just want to get on your dancing shoes. I don't care if they're high heels. I don't care if they're ballet slippers, because you're going to be dancing for joy. All right. The first card you've got coming out here is cycles. So the past, wrapping up cycles, learning more about yourself, learning more about your twin, being able to flow with emotion, being able to observe without absorbing. 9 times out of 10, your complement and yourself are both empaths. So you not only have to learn how to manage your own emotions when there's storms going on within the collective, but you have to learn how to buffer, or how to differentiate what your emotion is versus what someone else's emotion is, specifically your complement. Because if you don't, it's like two waves crashing together that can cause a tsunami. So nobody brings out your emotions like your twin. I know my twin can say 3 words and bring up some issue that I thought I had healed 20 years ago, and there come the floodgates of tears, cleansing everything else for, deeper understanding, deeper awareness. I'm sure I trigger him all the time too. So, we have to be bigger than our triggers. We have to grow bigger than our triggers to realize that these divine compliments that are being sent into our lives to help us to unearth and celebrate our divinity even more as co-creators in this amazing time on this amazing planet. That we're teaching each other. We're both students, we're both teachers, and, whether you're dealing with a soulmate, whether you're dealing with twin flame, whether you are getting yourself untangled from a soul tie, things of that nature, I can always help you to clarify that. I'm the founder of Earth Wisdom Reiki, which is also Ancestral Reiki. So I just help people to get back in touch with their ancestors. Our ancestors always want what's best for us. When it comes to soul connections, when it comes to twin flame connections, it's never just about you or your complement. It's also about what your ancestors see you being able to accomplish for the highest good of Mother Earth and all her children. So when you think you've buried everything in a closet and your 2-year-old brings you something that's connected to your twin, or you block that person and they figure out how to get a hold of you anyway, or they show up on your doorstep in a good way, It's not just you, it's not just them, it's y'all's ancestors seeing beyond the petty, shiz and fizz, or, places that you both need to grow or come together, and, ultimately, it's not like Jerry Maguire, as in, they complete you, but they do hold a missing piece. And so, a lot of times, divine compliments, I mean, we're tough stuff. We're used to having to piece the rest and best together by ourselves. And so when we awaken to soul connections and we realize that someone else, is coming in to help lead us to our missing piece. We're complete within ourselves, but it's like someone giving you a key to a safe deposit box that was held for you in trust, or inheritance of some kind. You can try and jimmy that box open all you want, but if you don't have the right key or the right code, it's not going to open. And yet, when you humble yourself to simply allow yourself to receive that key, everything that you've been praying for is inside that box. So, look at this card. You're going from a tidal wave of emotion into a union. Okay. A lot of people are coming into union right now. When you roll over in the middle of the night and you can feel your complement next to you, even though they're not physically there yet, let me tell you, keep an eye on your phone, your texting, your emails, your doorbell, because that means that they're dreaming of being beside you just as much as you're dreaming of being beside them. Because deep down, we know no matter who we are, no matter how badass, no matter what we've dealt with on our own, we are never going to sleep as peaceful as we do physically next to our true complement. And that's not coming from me, that's coming from the ancestors. So you've got union, you've got yes, okay? Whatever the question is that you're asking, is it time? Are they going to contact me? Am I ready? Are they doing the work? The ancestors are saying yes, and it's not some piddly little question mark. This is your golden question. This is the question that's so close to your heart that you hesitate to even speak it out loud. And it's so sacred. The ancestors are giving you this golden yes. They're saying it's okay for you to say yes to your destiny, because destiny is never something that's going to harm you. Destiny is always something that's going to elevate you and help make the rest of your life the best of your life. And the last card that they are rounding out with is Twin Flames. So if you are in a connection and you've been wondering, is this person my twin flame? This person can't possibly be my twin flame. They're not the same political whatever as I am. They don't like the same color as me. They live halfway around the world. They're with a clingy karmic that is constantly spying on their phone. There's no way we're going to be able to connect or reconnect or what have you. Or, some muggle told me that I'm nuts and just need to settle for the dude next door. This card is telling you, when we work with cards, some people have issues with oracles, tarot cards, whatever. Tarot cards are paper. Paper comes from trees. Trees have wisdom. We have wisdom. Our ancestors have wisdom. So that right there is like a trifecta or a pyramid of wisdom. When you set a sacred intention, tuning into a reading, asking for a message that's for your highest good or the highest good of your twin, the highest good of a friend or a loved one, that's a sacred intention. That brings the sacred energies into it. It helps to align things in a good way. We always want to use our discernment, people really need to learn the difference between a twin flame and a soul tie. If someone is being abusive to you, if someone is stalking you, and you know that for a fact, that's not your twin flame. That's a soul tie. So, you want to use your discernment. You want to check in with your heart, check in with your ancestors. If you feel guided to connect with me and reach out, I'm more than happy to help you, get a little bit of clarity with that. Like I said, I've been on this journey for a minute. I've been through the how wet, very funny, Freudian slip. How, what, where, when, why. Grandma, it can't possibly be him. Grandpa, are you sure? Luminaries and dignitaries coming from all over the world begging me not to give up on my twin, thinking I'd never hear from him again. All of a sudden, he pops up out of nowhere. So it's a journey, you guys. It's an adventure. And the ancestors are telling you right now that the energies, the cards are all being stacked in your favor. The universe has your back. Your ancestors have your six. Little military term there, Your six is also Venus. So self love, loving yourself, knowing that you're worthy for someone else to love you unconditionally is what brings in that union in the first place. So if you need to reach out, my website is infiniteblessings.godaddysites.com. You can see my bio and references and all that jazz there. Happy to answer any questions, help y'all piece the rest and best together with grace, ease, joy, and least effort for the highest and best good of Mother Earth and all her children. So no matter what journey you are on today, namaste, optimistic, stay close to your heart. Know that you have always been and will always be worthy of receiving unconditional love, as we got infinite blessings going out, infinite blessings coming in, knowing that the best is yet to come. Take care, y'all. I'll talk with you soon.